Hi, how are you? If you're new here, hey, what's up? My name is Zenrik, and for today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I do my brow situation, like this very sickening brow situation, and basically take you from this to this. I know there's really not much of a difference, but yeah, if you do want to know how I do my brows, then please stay there. Grab a snack and maybe like do drugs. No, just kidding. I mean, if it's legal in your country, you can do that, but like it's really up to you. But yeah, if you guys want to know how I do my brows, keep on watching and watch till the very end and don't be shady, okay? See you. Oh, and by the way, it's warning, I'm gonna look a little bit busted after this clip, so do keep that in mind. Okay, so let's start with the video, shall we? So this is what I look like without makeup on. Like, I look like I'm on crystal meth or something, but I swear I'm sober. I promise. Okay, so these are the couple of things that you'll need in order for you to have the Zenrik brows. Okay, so the first one that we're going to be using... Why is there a bug in my room? Okay, so the first one that we're going to be using is this Wet n Wild micro brow pencil, and I'm on the shade dark brown. And the second one is this Anastasia pomade in medium brown. Any other brow gel that you have, concealer, flat brush, 2 flat angled brush, one should be fat and one should be thin, like your waist, period. And by the way, you can use whatever shades that you want with your brow products. Just make sure that they coordinate with each other so that one doesn't look different from the other, because that looks kind of weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this one on camera. I might just do this one off camera as well as my whole other makeup, and then I'll just do this one on camera. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but like I'm kinda all over the place for some reason. Okay, so the way I assess where to draw my brows, because okay, so the way I assess where I draw my brows, because I do love to like overdraw my brows because I have very small brows. Let's not talk about it. So I put the pencil on the side of my nose bridge, and then I write like a line or a dot there, and that's where I'm gonna start my brows. And on the middle of the nose, the middle of your pupil, that should be where the arch is. And then the tip of the nose, the tip of the eyes should be where the brow stops. I've learned this technique from the one and only brow queen, Miss Anastasia. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name, but like Miss Anastasia, the owner of Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll grab my pencil, the skinny pencil, and I'm just gonna sketch out the general outline of my brows. So what I'll do is I'll start here, and then I like end wherever I put that dot earlier, and then I also do the upper side. Be very mindful of the dots that you made, where the arch and the tail would go. I don't really like to make my brows very symmetrical, because for me personally, my theory is your brow has to fit that side of your face, because as you guys know, our face is not symmetrical. So I feel like one brow should match that side of the face, you know? Okay, so after you outline, this is where you want to assess if the shape of your brows is okay, if you want to lift the tail a bit more, or maybe make the brows a little bit more thinner. So I'm kind of okay with this, so we're good to go. So the second step that we're going to do is we're going to grab our Dipbrow pomade. Quick advice, you guys, if you start using your pomade, start from the edges and work your way down, because Anastasia said that the oil at the top of the pomade is actually a protective barrier so that your pomade won't dry out. I'm just gonna grab just a small amount on the fat brush, the fat angled brush, and I'm gonna start filling in the tip, and I'm also gonna work my way inwards. But as you go inwards, do it with a lighter hand so that it won't look as harsh as the tail, because I like the effect of ombre brows. So I want the tail end to be a little bit more darker than the front end. Okay, so not adding any product to the brush, I'm just gonna be dragging the product inwards towards the beginning of the brow to give you that very faded effect at the front. And we're just going to use a spoolie to blend this inwards. Okay, so now that we have our brows filled in, it's just a personal preference if you want to add brow hairs on the beginning of the brows. So you can either use your brow pencil, but for me personally, I really prefer going with the pomade because you can really make those very hair-like strokes with it using a tiny itty bitty brush like this one. So what I'll do with this is I will draw very random lines going that way, going outwards rather than that way for this brow. So what I'll do is I'll just draw random lines. And make sure you don't have a lot of product on the brush. And then just grab the spoolie to kind of diffuse it. And there we have it. Can you see those? See those hair-like strokes at the beginning? That's what we're going for. Yeah, that's hot. Okay, so now that we're done with the filling and the hair-like strokes, we're gonna conceal our brows. Now, you can use foundation or concealer. I prefer using concealer because it has more coverage. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light. I'm also gonna be using a very precise and thin brush like this so I can really get on the crevices of my brows. Okay, so after concealing your brows, I don't really conceal the top part, I just conceal the bottom part of my brows. You can also decide during this process if you want to change a little bit of the shape of the brows. So earlier it was more arch. So when I concealed it, I made it a little bit more straight. So you can also do that. So don't worry, sis. Okay, so the last step that we're going to do is we're going to apply brow gel. This is just a Saniye Brow Gel, a random brow gel, but this one's really strong. You can either use a tinted brow gel or clear brow gel. I'm just going to use a clear one. It does not look clear because I'm a filthy hoe. But it's really up to you if you want to use a clear one or a tinted one. Okay, so that's the brow that we have so far. I'm just gonna do the other brow and I'm just gonna do my whole makeup and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so this is what the finished product looks like. As you can see, I didn't really do my makeup as harsh and heavy as I usually do. And that's because I really want to show you guys my brows and really showcase them and how they actually look like without any other colors in my eyes. So do keep in mind that this is not the only way to do your brows. You can do your brows whatever you want. This is how I personally do it. And I just want to share it to you guys because I want you guys to, you know, learn from me so I can feel like a beauty guru or something. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed creating it. Share it to your friends and basically have sickening brows together. I mean, who doesn't want that? I mean, I'm cool, but I don't want to be friends with girls that have bad brows. Okay, just kidding. I'm not that judgmental. Let's start with that. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please click on the like and subscribe button. I really would appreciate it if you also click the notification bell because YouTube be playing games lately, like not informing my subscribers every time I post a new video. Anywho, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Bye, gorge.